My goal this year is to fall in love with Jesus again. And I actually failed on the day 4, 5, 6, 7 in trying to read Colossians every day. And it's okay. Uh, I can start again. But on the third video I did, I already see some changes, and for some reason I was not able to read it. I got overwhelmed with the exams that I took, like the comprehensive exams, because I was not able to study anything before the exams. I was just reading the like my psychology books out of like curiosity and willingness to learn, not because I'm studying for the exam, because I don't know what's going to be in the exam. It's been like 8 years since I took those subjects, and I stopped, but I resumed schooling last year. So maybe I was just overwhelmed that time, and amazingly, the things I've read, most of them appeared, and some of those questions that appeared are like I was supposed to read them before, before the subject, but I decided not to. So, but overall, I think like God has been so gracious with the exam. I don't know what my score's going to be. It's just was not able to really read, and I was thinking maybe I got really into religiosity again. Like I was focusing in reading. I was focused on that instead of just being with him, because like we can tap in anytime. I can just talk to him anytime. I can talk to him right now while I'm talking to you, and I can I can talk to him anywhere. Why was I not doing it? Was I trying to contain him again in my reading time? Because God can speak. God can talk with us anytime. But there's this one interesting thing that happened, and I really like this. Uh, on that Sunday, on last Sunday, after my exams, I went to pick up my wife, my family, my baby in the church they were attending into. So I went there, and I was there when it was about to end. So the pastor told us to lift up our hands, and then I've come to realize that I, I I don't I don't agree with what was being spoken about God. Like they were talking about the tough side of God, and most of what's being taught, my heart doesn't really agree. But God, anyway, God told me. I mean, I believe it was God to lift my hands, because this is how they honor me. Like you lift your hands too. We don't want to cause people to be stumbled. So I lifted my hands and closed my eyes, and I just had flashbacks of what it used to be walking with God. Because when you're walking with God, it's not really about being right. It's really about honoring others and putting them above your own interests. So even in that moment, even if they're wrong, God's concern is the honor that you give to them, the love that He has for you, is the love that you give to them. He does not delight in mockery, even with wrong beliefs. That's so amazing. Anyway, that's what happened. And earlier, I was reminded uh, with work ethics. So I think I did a very, very great job today. Thank you, Lord. Like Colossians 3 also talks about like pleasing our earthly masters. So overall, I was not really able to sustain like what I thought I should be doing for the year. Reading Colossians 3 every day, listening to Dan. And because I felt a little bit ashamed because of the failure I did when I missed it the first day, it went on for 4 days. so, so I think that's the common fall that we do, that we experience. When we miss it, we feel bad about it, and we missed it even more. So the Lord's mercy is always new every day. There's nothing in between us. Actually, there's nothing in between us. That's not even the thing that connects us. Reading the Bible, like, that's not what connects me to him. I'm very connected to him. I just need to realize it. When we read the Bible, we realize how connected we are, because he is the vine and we are the branches. It reveals our connection with God. It does not connect us, it reveals our connection with God, because he connected us, he grafted us in him. So that's what I'm realizing right now while I'm speaking. So we're very connected with God, and I know the title, or my ultimate goal, is to fall in love with Jesus, but I cannot really do that, because what I can do is to grow in love. But I just use the term because it's easier to understand. But I can only grow in the love that Jesus has for me, and as much love that I receive, it's the love that I can give back to him. Like, I don't have a love of my own for him. It's his love. There's a lot of people who claim that they love God, and because of their, like, devotion to their God, they kill others, they start wars, and like stuff like that. They hurt others because of their devotion, their love for God. Now, it's not about my love for God. It's about his love for me, and that kind of love being reflected back. So that's my insights for today. I actually failed to do what I was supposed to do, but I'm gonna get back up tomorrow and update you. So goodbye.